One eye became a symbol of healing, power, and cosmic order. At the end, you'll learn which deity once ate it. The myth of the Eye of Horus. The myth of the Eye of Horus originates as early as the Old Kingdom, appearing in the pyramid texts and the Book of the Dead. It's the story of the battle between Horus and Seth for the throne of Osiris, where the lost and restored eye becomes a sacred artifact across ancient Egypt. The death of Osiris and Horus's call to action. Everything begins in tragedy. Seth, the god of chaos, murders his brother Osiris, king of Egypt, dismembers his body, and scatters the pieces across the land. Isis, wife of Osiris, and her sister Nephthys recover his body, and through magic, briefly restore him to life, long enough for Isis to conceive a son, Horus. He is destined to inherit his father's throne and fight for rightful kingship. The struggle between Horus and Seth lasts for years. Some accounts say 80 years of conflict. Their battles involve more than physical combat. They include divine judgment, cunning, magic, and many trials. In one such confrontation appears the most mysterious element, the Eye of Horus. The Lost Eye, how Horus lost it to Seth. In the best-known version of the myth, preserved in later temple inscriptions, especially at Edfu, Horus and Seth face off in a fierce duel. Horus, in the form of a falcon, attacks Seth, who transforms into a mighty hippopotamus. The battle rages on land, in the air, and even within water. There, Seth lands a powerful blow. He tears out Horus's left eye. This eye was more than flesh. In Egyptian cosmology, it symbolized the moon, while Horus's right eye represented the sun. The left eye embodied the lunar principle. When Seth destroyed it, the moonlight failed. Darkness engulfed the world. The loss of the eye marks the turning point of the myth. Restoration. Thoth as healer. Here enters Thoth, the god of wisdom and writing. He collects the shattered pieces of Horus's eye and, using magic, restores its vision. This was not merely physical healing, it was a sacred restoration of order. The eye receives a new name, Mythchuk, meaning whole or complete. In one version, Thoth reassembles it from 6 fragments, each corresponding to fractions, 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, and so on. The combined fractions do not reach a complete one, so Ra himself provides the remaining portion, symbolizing that wholeness requires divine sacrifice and cosmic balance. This act becomes the myth's climax, a triumph of healing, wisdom, and divine harmony over destruction and chaos. The eye as a gift, symbol of victory and sacrifice. After its restoration, Horus doesn't keep the eye. He offers it to Osiris, his father, who resides in Duat, the underworld. It becomes a ritual gift, representing filial loyalty and the ongoing life after death. Henceforth, the eye becomes a powerful symbol of healing and sacrifice for the deceased. In the Book of the Dead, especially chapter 64, it is said that the soul of the dead will receive protection if they wear an amulet in the shape of the Eye of Horus. It ensures bodily integrity, safeguarding in the afterlife, and acceptance before the judgment of Osiris. Thus, the eye became the most iconic amulet of ancient Egypt. Temple details. Who ate the eye? This brings us back to the intriguing detail mentioned earlier. Some texts from the Temple of Deir el-Bahri state that, after restoration, a portion of the eye was eaten by Shu, the god of air, not out of malice but as a mystical act, absorbing cosmic power to restore balance to the universe. Other accounts describe the eye as having a life of its own, Sometimes it escaped from Horus, displayed consciousness, and returned to Ra by itself. These variations underline that in Egyptian belief, the eye was not merely an object, it was a personal, cosmic actor. The Eye of Horus Today. The Eye of Horus is not just a myth of loss and recovery, it's a cosmic allegory. Order must be restored. Knowledge, Thoth, triumphs over chaos. Set and sacrifice, Horus, leads to rebirth. Osiris. Revered throughout Egyptian antiquity, the eye became a pervasive symbol, not only on amulets but also in magical texts and religious rituals. It adorned chests, sarcophagi, and tomb walls. Today, it endures as an enduring emblem of protection, wisdom, and wholeness, found on jewelry, logos, and architectural designs. Look closely next time you see it. You'll recognize it's more than decoration. It's a reminder of an eternal battle and a promise of renewal. If you've listened this far, you're awesome! A like, comment, and subscription really help us continue our work.